Hello viewers, welcome to Distilling Insight YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be teaching you how to design a certificate from scratch using Canva. So here is our Canva interface, and the next thing you're going to do is go to create a design. So you click on create a design, and this time around what we like to create, you type in certificate. So we are going to go with this word. The first thing we are doing is you go to your element, and then under element you search for wavy line. So go to graphics and click on see all. Under see all you have options of different wavy line, but I'm going with this one, and then I'm going to lift it towards the edge um of the background, and then bring it there, then enlarge it, resize, just to ensure that it's well placed, then duplicate it. Okay, so after duplicating, go to the color and change the color to the color of the brand. Okay, so the other one I'm going to change the color also, and don't forget the first one that was duplicated. You need to change the color, or better still, you can delete it and duplicate the other one without wasting your time. So once that is done, group the two together and then reduce the transparency. Okay, so the transparency has been reduced. I'm just going to duplicate it without wasting time, and then bring it down to the side and rotate, then place it the way I like, or the way you want it to be based on your preference. Okay, I'm okay with this now. So the next thing I'm doing is I'll go to my desk and add a heading. After adding a heading, leave it there. Go back to your element rather. So this shape, just ensure you enlarge it to your taste. Like I want to use it as a borderline around the side, which should be the first thing I could have done. But since it was not done, it's not an issue. So now that I've resized, then I'm going to change the color to a white. Yes, so I'm going to go for another shape of this nature, and then I'm going to, okay, before you go there, ensure you change the border style. The line is this way, so you increase the border width to around 6 and change the border color. So you change the border color to blue, and this other one that we are on, you increase the size to. I'm trying to create a borderline. So once the size has been increased, then you change the color to white the same way you did that, but this time around ensure you increase the border weight too, and change it to uh, another color that is related to blue. Just ensure you are using different shades of blue. Hide the box to see what you've done, if it's okay. So from there, you then, I'm going to go with my heading that I added initially, and then drag it up so well. So I'm going to write in this heading certificate of completion. Then I'm changing the font to Western, and then the size will be reduced to 47. So this is done. Then you change the color to a blue, then you add some effect. I'm going to add some effect, which is a shadow effect. Then the offset, I will increase it to 70. Then the direction 0, blur 0, and transparency 100. Then the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to search for a line. I'm going to go to my element and search for line. So I'm going to use a dotted line, then bring it up just to create or lay some kind of emphasis. Go to your line style and change the line style, then reduce the weight to 6 thereabout. Okay, you're not going to leave it in black, so the line color should be something around this blue. Yes. Then once you are done, the next thing we are doing is we are going to add, then this subheading, you bring it up and then you're going to type in this is presented to. So I'll type in this is presented to. So change the font to not so serif or any of your preferred font, but I use not so serif here. And then I'm going to reduce. Okay, I'm going to lift it here and then reduce the size to 20. Okay, and then adjust it to the center. So once I'm done, I'm going to go to text and add another heading for the name. This is going to be the name of the person the certificate was issued to. So the name is Johnson Zoe, but I need a decorative font, so I'm going to go with Cinzel Decorative and then reduce the size. It's at 58 already, so I need to adjust the letter spacing and even the line spacing. So once I'm done, I will have to, yes, stretch out the name, the sides or the edges of the text box. So once I'm done, I will add some effects. So I'll add an outline effect and then the thickness at 10. Then I'll go to my element and then add a line. So I'll be using this line. Just bring it down here and ensure is ruled out. Okay, here is the line. I'll just bring it up, just under it a little. Then the color is at blue already, so I'm okay with the color. Then I'm going to add another text, and it's going to be a subheading. So I'm dragging it. I'm going to type in completed a 4-month internship as a graphic designer at Distilling Insight Academy. So it has been typed in now. Then I'll change it. I'll change the font to Yeseva 1. I want a bold font, and yet, so I'm reducing the font size to 17, and then I'm going to split it, like click on enter where you have the the graphic designer. So once it's like this, I'm going to lift it here, lift it to the center of it. So this is perfect. It's looking perfect already. The next thing we are doing now is add the line again. So we need line. Go to element and just click on line and then bring it down here. Then before then, please go to layers, click on this position. I noticed I didn't actually take, so what I want to do here is I want to bring in all this. Yes, I don't know if you see what I'm doing. Okay, so I wanted this wavy line to be over, to be on top of the square shape. So that was what I just did here, just to bring about some beauty. So now that this one has been added, I'm going to go to my text and then add in add a subheading. So this subheading will be the name of the director, but this one, lift it up a little, the line added previously, so there will be space. That line is just for the signature of the director. So I'm going to type in the name, and then I'm going to change the font to, I'll use Noesta, then reduce the size to 29. So we are almost done. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're wrong. Please do subscribe. It's one of the ways we are being encouraged by what we do. So please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. So what I did here was that I reduced the size of the line, the length of the line, and then I typed in the name of the director. So I'm going to use a little bit of body text here, and then I'm going to type in director. So I'll be using the other font, Noto Serif. Then I'll drag it down here. I want it to be under it. Then reduce the size. It's okay at 21. So what I'm doing is I'm just going. So all I did here was that I don't need to go over it again. I just had to duplicate each of those boxes that I've used before. Duplicate this two, and then I'm going to change. So I'm going to change the name of the person here. Okay, and then this name will not be director, it will be the coordinator. So I'm going to reduce the font of this one to 19, which means I need to go back and reduce the font of this one also to 19. Okay, and that's all. We are done designing every single thing here, and I hope you enjoyed the designs as we began from the scratch. And I would encourage you to practice. So if you own an organization, if you own an academy, and you own an institution, there are so many things you can use certificate for. We are okay. I almost forgot. There is this one last thing that I forgot to add. Please go ahead to your element and search for batch and seal icon. Badge and seal icon. So I went with the frame under see hall, then I reduced it to the minimal size because we need the logo of the academy. So I reduced it totally. It still is big and is okay like this. I want it to be in the center of this. Then I'll go and pick up the logo of the academy. So I'm going to drop it inside the frame, and that is all. Please do let me know in the comment section what's your take on this, and practice design. You can even do this for, you make money with this, trust me, because you design certificate for different institution and organization. Thank you so much for watching, and please do ensure to check out other videos on the channel, like, share and subscribe, because that's the way you encourage us. Thank you so much. When you are done, click on download your design. You can download it as png, you can download it as on transparent background, depending on what you want to do. If you are sending it to people digitally, then you download as PDF, please. So I'm downloading mine as PNG, and there you have it. Bye bye.